So here we are again. It's Cerise, welcome back to my channel, and I don't know why I did this. I feel like I'm doing this because I want to see if it is a different formula. I want to see if it does actually work, and I was very intrigued to redo this video again. So, you guys may have seen my very popular unicorn glitter palette review on the Glamierre unicorn glitter palette. And this is the glitter palette here. Now these glitters are you just pretty much smush into it. It's all a jelly-like formula. I'll link that video down below if you want to see it. But they put out on their website that it's an all-new formula. I do love the Glamierre products. As you guys know, I have reviewed a bunch of them. And yeah, they've redone the formula and they've redone the packaging. So I have one here. So I have the new Unicorn Glitter Palette by Glamierre, and in this one here, the colours are exactly the same, but is the formula different? So this is going to be 100% brutally honest. Let's see if the formulas have changed, because I want this palette to work, but these are the difference in the palettes here. I do really want the colours to work, and I loved the colours, but just for me as an eyeshadow, this did not work at all. It was a complete fail. Wouldn't pick up on a brush. I feel like even if I had glitter glue, it wouldn't have really worked, and to be honest, I have used it with glitter glue, and it still kind of flakes off. Like, it's not a very good formula. So I thought I would do this video and get the new palette and see if the glitters are the same, and compare them both and see if it's actually good. And I will use glitter glue to show you guys today, because everyone keeps going on about, oh, she should have used a glitter glue, rah rah. It did not advertise to use a glitter glue. It said you do not need a glitter glue. That is where all of my problems came from, because I was like, said you don't need a glitter glue, it's not sticking to my bloody face. So that was the problem there. So this one has the same claim, so it does say it has a different formula, has got different packaging, so we will see if that is in fact true. So let's start with the packaging comparisons here anyway. Unicorn glitter palette there, and this is the new packaging here. So it's got a coloured logo, if you can see there. It's got a coloured logo. The logo is more glamorous. It's got two little unicorn emojis. I think it's very, like, I think it's just much better looking. It's, you know, not as boring as this. This to me is quite boring, but this is, you know, pretty and nice, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I guess moment of truth to see if they are exactly the same or if the formula has changed. Hopefully it has, because I really want this to work, and I mean, I got it for a reason, so alrighty, let's see how it compares. So I'm going to swatch them now. Let's swatch this shade here. Okay, so already feeling it. It feels much drier, and the pigment is there. The pigment was there with the last palette. It was just very creamy and just, it was like glue, and it was big mush, big mushy mess. So let's swatch this one here and have a look. So that is it there, swatched on there, and I feel like that didn't go as bad. There's nowhere near as much left on my finger. I could probably wipe the rest of that off actually. And it didn't swatch too badly. It didn't just stay in one clump. It kind of spread a little bit. So let's try this one here. Again, it's all coming off my finger apart from a few flecks, so that's already way better. It's not sticking like freaking no man's land. So we've got this one here. Let's try this one. And already it just, they feel drier. They feel nicer to work with, even though they're not so pigmented along. They do feel drier and better. So that one didn't swatch as well, that gold one. So far, I'm not blown away. I'll tell you that. I'm definitely impressed that the formula has changed. It's not as wet. I feel like this will be better to work with. And I mean, glitters wouldn't swatch beautifully anyway. I just literally picked that one up. Let's go on to the next one. Like, you gotta remember that glitters aren't meant to swatch amazingly. And I did point that out in my first video. That of course it's not going to swatch amazingly, but the swatches on their website showed them swatching amazingly. That's why I was annoyed. That one didn't even want to come off at all. Because you guys seen that I tried the mermaid palette, and I really, these are like not even coming off. You guys saw I tried the mermaid palette, and I really liked it, and I loved the colours, and I loved the formula was different. And this formula feels the same as that one, so that works really well on my eyes. So that's, I hope this one's better. It's not, again, it's really not picking up that well, but it's definitely picking up better than the other one, I feel. So it's all the same colorings, nothing's really changed, apart from it just feels much drier and kind of better. So let's see there. So that was me swatching them there. Of course they didn't come up super, you know, swatching along all beautifully how normal eyeshadow does, but this is not an eyeshadow, it's a glitter shadow, and it has stated it's a glitter shadow, not an eyeshadow, so that's how I'm reviewing it. So for glitter shadows, yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. Now let's go to the old one, and I'll show you what I mean when I swatch these, and it is like literally sticking your finger in putty or something disgusting. I need more arm, come on arm. Alright, let's go for this one here. You can already see the amount of crumbles that have just come off everywhere. It did swatch nice though. Not gonna lie, that was a nice swatch, but look how much residue is on my finger. There is a lot of freaking residue. So let's go for this one. There's too much coming off. It is just like this, look how thick that is. Like, look, it's, ugh. Alright, let's try one that's not so swatched at, because again, I've only used these like once, and you can see how deeply touched the pans are compared to this new one here. Like, look at the difference in the pans. Well, I've swatched this once in one video, used the pink for another video, and that's it. Like, you can see how smushy they are. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's go for this one. Alright, and then again, can you just see how gloopy it is? It's just thick. This has gone on nice and thin, and I'm not pushing super hard or anything like that. Let's go for this one here. And it's literally crumbling all over my finger and all over the pan. Oh yay! It's just so super thick and so gross and creamy. Yuck! Okay, and let's try the blue, because that is my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. Again, super, like, too much is coming off, and it's really just, I mean, it looks good, but you can see how thick it is. I'll zoom in for you, so you can understand my pain. So there you go here. This is the normal ones, and then these are the old ones. See how just thick that is? It's just thick with product. Like, look how thick these are. Thick and gloopy. Like, look. And it just all blends into one. But this, it just flakes off. Doesn't all blend into one and be all disgusting. It just flakes off nicely. Just flakes away. Look, just flakes off. It's just a better quality, better glitter. But then this just goes together and mushes. Look how awful that is to take off. But then this one just goes off nicely. Just flakes off and away. Ugh. Look at my hand now. Ugh. Alrighty, so another test I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some glitter glue and smush it on one side of my hand and then not on the other. And then I'm just going to see if the glitter is better with glitter glue. Or if it is not. We will see. That was Too Faced glitter glue as well. So that the glitter glue is on my hand. Let's get the original unicorn glitter palette. And just so you can know, it's here. And then I'm going to get this purple shade. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to put it on the glitter glue. Alright, so as you can see, that is the original with glitter glue and without glitter glue. To be honest, it's better without glitter glue. If you'd used it with glitter glue, it goes all muddy and gross. It doesn't look nice either way, to be honest. I really wouldn't want that on my eye. That wears off. This just smushes around. So honestly, I wouldn't like it with either. That's the original one there. Alrighty, so put this again on the top. Dry for a little minute, and then I'll get the new glitter palette, and I'm going to get a different shade. I'm going to get the kind of, what do you call it, that iridescent-y kind of colour. Just going to do a swatch there. So that is it without glitter glue. Which, you know, I think it's actually pretty decent. Seems pretty decent to me. I'll get the same color again and use it with glitter glue, and we'll see. So that is it with glitter glue, and to be honest, I kind of prefer it without. But you can see the difference in quality compared to the new palette, which is this one here, and the old palette with what it was before. It's just not as good. So definitely the quality has changed, so that makes me very happy. I'm going to leave this on my hand because it's quite pretty. I'd be like, there'd be a nice highlighter, like, check me out. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I really don't want to do this because I remember last time when I did this with my eyes, it was awful, but I'm going to put the gold shade from the old one and the gold shade from the new one on my eyes today. RIP. Let's hope it works. Okay, let's zoom you in. I've already done my eyes and everything, so that's why I think a nice gold color would go with it. So this is the old one, and this is the palette here. I need a mirror. So that is the palette here. I've got my mirror, and I'm going to get the gold shade here. I'm just going to pick some up on the brush. It's not really picking up, but we'll see if the other one picks it up. Oh, it's picking up a bit. No, it's there. Alright, now let's see. So it's not like horrible. It is all in my eyelash though, and trying to get it out, it is glued down on my face. So that is it there. So it's actually, I'm not that mad at that. But again, it's not that great either. So I'll just wash this off, and then I'm going to leave that there just so you can see the fallout difference. If there is one, I don't know. I don't know if there will be, but we will see. And I'm kind of scared to wipe it off because I'm afraid. So this is the new one. And I'm going to get that same exact gold and pick it up on my brush and see if it's coming. Yeah, no, it's coming. A bit more. Yep, it's picked it up. It's picked it up a little bit better as well. So let's see how different it is. Even if it is different. So there's a little bit of fallout on here too. And that is it on the eye there. So this is the new palette here, by the way, old palette here. So with the new palette, it definitely picked up better on a brush. This one didn't pick it up as well, it picked it up in clumps. This picked up way better on the brush. Again, same result on the eyes though. So I think, what I think is, personally, I mean, it does the same thing, but the new and improved formula definitely wears better on the hand, wears better for the fact that it's not gloopy, it's drier, it's more easier to work with, but on the eyes it is the same result. So it is what it is. It's definitely better for the fact it doesn't take as much time to deal with. The cleanup is not as awful as this one here, and I do think it is better. Am I totally in love with it? No. I'm not super in love with it. Will I use it again? Yes. Will I buy it again when it runs out? Yeah. I probably will. If it was still the same formula as this, would I buy it again? No. It has taken all of my being to not throw this away because I just haven't used it. I did use the pink in a Halloween video, and I thought, oh, you know, actually this would actually be a good backup glitter. You know, I've got glitter glue now, I can use it, like, even though it's hard to work with. 100% I can tell you now that the new Unicorn glitter palette is Cerise approved. I actually do like the formula of this. The old one though, I hate it. I still stand by my video. There is no freaking way I would have brought this again if the formula hadn't changed. Because the formula changed, I do have this one now, and yeah, I'm very surprised that it is better, to be honest. Maybe they've taken some of that, you know, negative feedback and actually done something with it, because the Mermaid palette was perfect, spot on, absolutely wonderful. The palette as it is, I do like, and I do like the colours together. I really love this shade, which I think would be a perfect highlighter or something for festivals. I think that'd be so cool, and I'm going to a festival soon, so I'm kind of like, oh, I could use it, that'd be really cool. But yeah, I definitely think this one's way better, and I would recommend that you do buy this one. I would recommend that totally, but I would not recommend buying the old one. This one, yes. This one, no. even though it's the same, the company definitely did step up. They did change it. They did change the wet gluggy formula and they got a better formula. So thank you Glamierre for fixing your formula and making it better, and now it's actually a good product. It's actually really good. So I'm 100% happy, satisfied. I'm stoked, and you guys can buy this for, I think it's about $29 US, $29.95 US dollars, and I do have a code, Cerise10. I'll list that here. So if you use Cerise10, you can get 10% off any of these palettes, and yeah, there's so many others that you can do. Now, the reason why I have a code, because you're probably thinking, oh, she has a code. Of course she's going to say that the unicorn palette is so much better now. They've brought her. They have not brought me. I decided to redo this palette video because I knew that this one was so crap. And all of the other products have been amazing. And I've loved every single one of them. So I thought, well, if they've changed the product, if they've taken on what people are actually saying, then yeah, I'm going to give them another shot. And I did get this, and I'm 100% happy here. You know that my palette, you know my channel is a no bullshit channel, and yeah, no, I'm definitely happy with this, and I would recommend buying it. I wouldn't recommend you to buy something that I would not use, and this, you can see, is good. So if you guys have seen the old video and then come to this one, can you guys see the difference as well? Even with those little tests I did, can you actually see the physical difference and realize that this one is way better, way actually worth your money? Let me know in the comments down below, especially if you've seen both, and if you have come here and it's your first video, welcome here, hello, and hopefully you stay and subscribe. But anyway, until next time, I love you guys so much, and what am I doing with my hands? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, unicorn babies, bye!